Hello.
Hello.
I really thought you were going to repeat the thing you were saying.
It wouldn't have been a joke for the people. I only do
But this
jokes for the people.
sometimes we can have a joke for
Nah,
us.
that doesn't sound right to me.
That's true. You're back here again. Performing is getting tiring. Well, I guess I should save first.
Definitely, you should save.
Okay, so if we're just gonna skip this right here again.
Yeah.
So if we go to the king again, do you think? I mean, we should definitely go to Loop, right? Because Loop was like, "Come talk to us." Next, Loop.
Yeah. Go see Luke.
Did it always say you close your single eye when you saved?
Yes.
I don't know. Did it?
Think so.
I will admit I do not read the saving text.
How dare you?
I know.
You're a monster.
I know. Why? Yeah, no, okay, that's the second. Every time I'm like, is it different?
Hi, Stardust. I feel like I see you pretty often. Are you sure you don't have anything better to do? If I was in your place, which I'm not, I'd spend my time in the house forever getting stronger and stronger. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop?
Alright, well, we should definitely be like, what should I do next?
Yeah. Doing so many different things. What do you need help with? I know more about the king.
That's true.
No, we need the king.
I also want to know what I should do about the loops, though.
Sure, that's fair.
Oh. Do you want to read it?
I don't know if there's anything you can do to find out more about the loops right now. But you do have other things to do, don't you? You still have to find out more about the king, after all. You can go back to your loop quest after you're done with this, don't you think?
You were right. Should have just gone directly to the king. About the king. What should I do now?
The king might not be from Vogard. That is interesting information.
You smile smugly. Sounds like asking him stuff was a good idea, huh?
Yeah, Stardust, you were right. We really don't know anything about him, so any new information is useful. Your housemaid mentioned she saw some articles about the king somewhere, didn't she? If you saw some, maybe you should check around rooms that you explore every time while going through the house. Might be a lot of information, though, so make sure you ask yourself the right questions.
Okay. Do you think it's the third floor, then?
Maybe. Yeah.
If you think that you can find the answer without spoiling yourself, then go ahead.
I will try to do that.
If you do spoil yourself, you have to let us know that it's happened and just keep it to yourself, and then later when the thing comes up that is revealed, you gotta be like, and that was it.
I have it. I know where it is.
Excellent.
Would you like to know?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna say it to you exactly how it's said in this Reddit comment.
Okay, I'm assuming it's not a spoiler because
First floor, left hallway, furthest 2 rooms away, take right door.
First floor, left hallway, furthest 2 rooms away, take right door.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I know where. Oh, fuck. No, go away. Loop, I hate you.
Mean.
Yeah, I know.
Look who's a little meanie pants.
Sifrin is a little meanie pants.
I know, I've been saying this. I love Loop. As the world's #1 Loop stan.
You are the Loop and Odile defender.
What can I say?
Except you're welcome.
I hate good people.
uh, that doesn't even take any? Why is it not giving me a number? Oh, wait, I guess it gives me a number when I click that. Yeah, that's fine. 10 is fine. I'm silly. What a delicious death. Okay, I'm not saving so that nothing gets overridden.
Smart.
End of the hallway. Take right door. Fuck off! I can't with this game. Alright. Okay. Some notes. The handwriting is so terrible you can barely read what's on it. Oh, okay. Some papers. They seem to be various newspaper articles about the king. You never looked at them very closely before, have you? You take a step forward.
Oh. So many articles about the king. His conquest was slow enough that the Vogardian press had time to write about him. I remember that. But there's no one to write them now.
You all start reading random articles. This article is about his slow march to Darmont's house.
This one is about him probably being from another country than Vogard.
Huh? He really isn't Vogardian then?
Oh, apparently not.
This article says there's no record of him anywhere, up until he appeared out of thin air sometime in his adulthood. Looks like he lived in the city of Corbu for a few years before he became the king. Is that how it would be? Corbu?
Corbo.
Corbo? City of Corbo for a few years before he became the king.
So he was a traveler? Like Frin and Deal? Please don't compare us to him, thank you.
That's right. He did talk about Vogardians before. The way he phrased it, it did seem like he thought of Vogardians as people other than himself. And he said he thought of Vogard as welcoming, always willing to welcome people in, even someone with no name, no home to speak of. You should go and ask the king where he's from later. Oh, this article is about his fashion sense.
Huh? From what I've heard, he does have a very distinctive hairstyle.
This article is more about his armor, actually. They even included a sketch. Look.
Well, it's very shiny?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose.
Very imposing. There's something that caught your attention, though. The pattern.
The patterns.
Those fucking dime. Yeah, The patterns? On his chest and gauntlets, you mean?
It's just a weird lozenge. What's so weird about that?
Those are stars.
Stars? What's a star? The dots in the sky, correct?
You nod.
Is that so? Oh. This article here does mention his speech mannerisms. Stars and sky-related things seem to be something he comes back to often.
Stars,
yeah, they don't know
huh?
anything about space.
They don't
They
know
know
anything.
nothing about space.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Anyway, what could be interesting about them?
Stars. Is there somewhere in the house where you could find out more about them? God damn it. Where would we be able to find out about them? Is it obvious? Well, we have something to talk to the king about, and we have a place to go. I think we should just... Secret library? Oh, there was a book about stars, wasn't there?
Maybe. I believe you.
That was the second floor? No, that was the third floor. I remember we thought it was the second floor and it was the third floor. Or wait, which library? Because there's two, right?
Probably. Mm.
There's one where we learned about timecraft, and there's one where we saw Sifrin's ghost the first time.
Right. Yeah. I believe you.
Well,
I don't remember shit.
Yeah, I mean, I mostly remember it because we've gone in a circle so many times. I'm the one playing.
That's fair.
Could you look it up?
Look up. What do you want me to look up? Where the star book is?
Something about stars. Where would I find something about stars? Again, careful with spoilers. If you don't want to, I will just check for secret libraries. Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm just gonna let this one kill us. You know, this tiny at first floor enemy. Just gonna let it hit us. I just realized Sifrin's level 61 right now, and everyone's level 45.
That's wild.
It's so funny.
So funny.
Okay. Fuck. Can I... Oh, dang it. Second guess myself. Well, I know you're still looking it up, so... Rude. And your family members escaped. There we go. Poke. Maybe it's when you let your guard down? Let's see. 15. Oh, I don't want to burn all of them. I'll wait until you find it. Any thoughts until then? Oh, what?
I'm looking.
Okay. So one of the one with Timecraft also had a book on colors. The super secret library had... Well, this is assuming that it's in a library at all.
Yeah, making assumptions here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to track down the info.
I'm gonna go to loop in the meantime. You woke up. You dreamt you were eating a rotten apple. Your stomach hurts already. Okay, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. Gonna go talk to Loop about what we're gonna do. Okay, wink. You watch her go.
Okay, I think I'm getting close.
Cool.
Oh, I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it.
Okay, cool. Where should I go?
We need to use the crest on some tears. You know, when... Okay. This is on floor 1.
Oh.
So, when you go... I think this is floor 1. Or is this floor 2? Hang on.
Okay, I'll let you... I'm gonna talk to Loop again.
We need to go to a room I don't think we've ever been to before.
Interesting. That would make sense why we're not sure.
So, okay. So
then nothing. Okay, we're gonna go there. I guess that's why no one is like asking questions, because it's like, it's that room obviously that we've all been to.
I'm trying to recognize whether this is on because someone cut here, and I'm trying to figure out if they cut back to first floor or second floor. Unfortunately, the floors look very similar. I'm watching a video.
Oh, I could tell you if I saw, but I probably shouldn't.
Can you go to?
Okay, describe the area with the bubble I'm supposed to use it on, because I'm pretty sure I remember all of them.
Okay, so you exit, you go to the left-hand side of the main room. Mm-hmm. There is a doorway that goes down and a doorway that goes up. We've been to the down room, but we've never gone into the up room, because the up room has a row of 5 tiers.
Yes, the third floor, because down is the bathroom.
No, well, but no, because you're thinking of when there's the debate about who to go with, whether to go up or down. That's not this area.
I think that's second floor.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure, because you go down and you get the friend there. I'm pretty confident, but we need to use the thing, so we can't open the doors anyways. So it's fine, because we need to fight the boss, and if we use the sparkles,
I'll believe you. We'll go with third floor.
In the meantime,
this looks right. This looks correct. Yeah, this is it. You were right. It's up here. It's up there. It's up there.
I kept thinking, I was like, what is back here? Yeah, what is back here? So first we need to go to... Yeah, now we know what's back there. The mirror, I believe.
Yes. Something like that.
And then we go to the other side. Mirror, you and your family members are reflected in it. Smile at the picture. So I did end up, for the first time ever, buying a standee of this game. Or like, buying a standee, period, and it's of this game. You know what a standee...
No, I have no idea what that is.
Okay, so I didn't know what it was until I saw this, and I guess it makes sense. It's like an image of a scene, but you stand it up in a way. It's
that's neat.
Anyways, yeah. So like, how to explain it? Is it up or down? Oh, here it is. Closet. You open it. Found the angry key. Excellent. No time. And it's of them getting their photo taken. I think it's very cute.
That's very cute.
It's one of the new pieces of merch. I did end up buying a t-shirt in that. Cause
that's great. I
really like this game. I know it is. I feel like maybe I should have waited until beating the game, because maybe it's like bad at like super bad at the end.
Can you imagine the end of this game is just like, and actually, we were secretly racist the whole time.
Jesus Christ, what a change.
Can you fucking imagine?
I would be shell-shocked. I would be Sifrin in, like, the most confused state. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, time to obliterate this thing. I was gonna say abolish it, but... I mean, kind of that, too.
I kind of love that as a term, though. That's really good.
Abolish the Starchildren.
I thought you were going to say obliterate this twink, and I was like, wait, I don't think that one's a twink. I don't remember which one this is.
Exodia, obliterate
the twink. The twink is Sifrin, so...
Yeah, that's
Sorry, did you say Exodia, obliterate this twink?
Yes! Thank you for noticing.
Sorry, I just processed.
Yeah, it took a minute. Yeah.
Exodia! Obliterate this twink! Kaiba. Is Kaiba a twink? This and other questions that we will never be able to answer truly.
100% Kaiba the twink. Are you kidding?
Yeah. Twink Kaiba. Twink Kaiba confirmed.
Twink Kaiba confirmed.
I believe you. I'm not in the not arguing about whether Kaiba's a twink or not.
Ooh, Sifrin learned the craft rose-printed glasses.
Ooh, that's fun.
Sorry, I need to allow that.
Sorry, yeah, we need to allow that. I need the Exodia obliterate this twink for movie club 7. Okay, hang on. Let me try and do that one again.
Well, I could just have the recording.
Where is it? Yeah, someone made that, right? Where can we pull it?
Oh my god, I need to allow it again. I just need. Hey, Fen, do you want mod privileges?
So you can say obliterate this twink.
And also just cause like, I don't know. I feel like you don't, it's not for anything. It's mostly for so you can like say whatever you want, cause that
such as obliterate this twink.
Such as obliterate this twink. Put the star crest in your pocket. Woohoo. Sure, yeah. I will let Bree do that, or I'll just do it after.
I can do it.
Unless you want to say obliterate this twink 5 more times. Yes, we're gonna use the star crest on this. Alright, here we go. New area. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this would have been good. Oh.
Whoa!
Yeah, when they were like, I wonder if there's a place we can learn about the stars. If we had ever seen this room, I feel like maybe it would have clicked a little bit.
I do think you're right. Where are we?
There's a big window over there, see?
What? Was there a room like this in the house? Yeah, I remember. Someone was working here. Studying. They looked like... Sorry, I can't remember.
This is you.
Good news. There's no key or knife in here, Stardust.
Why is that good news? Oh, right, because that's the other direction. There's a book in Kaboon open on the table. I can probably pull a stream audio to clip it if... Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You all look at Odile.
A Cabone book here in Vogard. How rare. The title translates to Colors Through Time? Seems to be an essay about color theory.
Color theory? What's a color?
We don't have time for this.
Yeah, you don't really care. You can go and reread the book about colors in the secret library if you're so curious. Colors aren't that big of a deal. I know so many things about colors, says Sifrin. Pile of papers. Something is written on them. Looks like a child tried to write down their first word.
That sure is some awful handwriting. And a determined child. Looks like they tried to write the same word on all those papers.
Huh. I'm sure that won't come back later.
Probably not.
Oh, you unroll one. It's a star crest.
I think it was a star chart.
Oh, star chart. How would you know that, Sifrin? I guess Sifrin's the one who knows about stars.
That's
which
true.
Is interesting.
Uh-huh.
A world globe. We are here. Isabel points to where you are on the lower half of the globe. Vogard, the land of change.
Kaboo is here.
Odile points to a big country far from Vogard. Kaboo, a country you visited at least once.
And Bamboosh is here!
Bonnie points to a spot almost on the edge of Vogard. You look away from the globe. Ha. Ha. Some books, just looking at them gives you a headache. It's me.
I think the telescope is where plot things are gonna happen.
I suspect so. Pile of papers written on them. Okay, yeah, I think I've talked to everything unless the chair is special. A chair, you wish you could sit down. That's funny. Yeah, telescope. A telescope. It's dusty.
What's that?
Oh, I've seen one of those before. That's a telescope. I think you watch the sky with it?
Like clouds?
Like stars, I think. During the night, since they're not here during the day.
Stars. Boring.
Alright. I think maybe we talked. There we go. A big window.
Those are stars, right?
The thing you thought were boring a second ago, Bonnie?
Mm-hmm. I remember just now. But don't they only appear at night? We left early in the morning, so it should still be light outside.
I've heard it's always nighttime near the king. Maybe this is his influence? It was dark around the house yesterday too, remember?
The stars. Stars, like the king's armor. Stars, like the king keeps mentioning. Stars, like... You should remember them. Something in you tells you you should. Every time you raise your head and look up at them, you feel like it's something you've done dozens, hundreds, thousands of times. But you can't remember any of it. You can't remember what you were even trying to see looking up at them. The king, every time you face him, he asks you the same question. Do you remember? Remembering is not something you're very good at. There's so much you can't remember. You're a very forgetful person after all. You can't remember basic items. You forget where you're going half the time. You can barely remember people's names. You've noticed you're starting to forget whole loops. You can barely remember anything that happened before you started looping in time. You can barely remember anything that happened before. You breathe out and unclench your fists. What you can and can't remember doesn't matter much now, does it?
It does! It really, really does!
The king. Does he want you to remember something? Does he... You should go and ask the king what he wants you to remember later.
Sif, you okay?
Lost in thought, Sifrin?
You open your eyes, smile, and shake your head. You have to keep going. Interesting.
Let's go ask the king,
Alright.
die, come back. You know?
Question. Do we use 20 of our points to go there immediately, or do we fight the boss on floor 3?
We're starting to run a little low.
Yeah, that is the thing.
We should just fight. Or we should just fight the
Right.
boss.
Yeah, we're like almost... Oh, no, we can't. Because we used the thing to get here.
Oh,
Right? Because we can't get the key.
you're right.
And there's a little X in the corner. Remember, that means we can't progress.
You're
Yeah.
totally right.
So let's just warp there.
Yeah, let's warp there.
If we need to, we can farm some of those. Oof. Oh.
It's only 5.
Oh, right.
because
Because
the
we're
third
on...
floor.
Ah,
Right, that's how it
yeah,
works.
That's how it works. We definitely do this so much. Oh, you remember the tick of a clock. You hear it still. I think that's what it said.
Here we go.
Skipped it too much. All right, here we go. Do you remember?
Tick of the clock. That's killing you.
Ah. Do you remember? Interesting.
You probably have to ask in the battle.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna ask remember what, just to see. Oh. It seems you do not. Let's fight.
Fight time.
Fight. Alright. Zone out. Get ready.
Get ready. Fight the king.
Fight the king. Ask the king. What should I remember? Every single time you face him, he asks you remember. He asks if you remember. There's something he thinks you should know, should remember, but...
Does it really matter, Sifrin? He could just be trying to confuse you. Yeah! Speaking in riddles to friend! Stop trying to confuse him! He hasn't forgotten anything.
But you have, haven't you? You try not to think about it, but... What have I forgotten? Forgotten? Oh, bright one, why? Why would you ask? Don't you know at this point what you've forgotten? Haven't you always known? Can't you see the hole it has left behind, if not what used to fill it? Don't you feel it? Its absence.
What the crab is he?
All of it. You've forgotten it all, bright one. They all have. We all have. No one can say it. No one can even remember it. It escapes us. It will keep escaping us. Oh, why don't you remember? I can tell. Everything from your accent, to the way you use craft, to the stitching on your cloak, to the hat, and those pins you wear. You should remember. You and I, of all people standing here, should remember. Bright one, please, please just remember it. Say it. Make it real. Please. If you can remember then maybe.
What is happening? Is he okay? Something we've all forgotten? I haven't forgotten anything, stupid! What?
Sif? Something you've forgotten. Something everyone has, even if they don't pay attention to it. The hole it has left behind. Something bigger than just the stars. What you're trying to remember doesn't exist anymore, but someone might still have written proof it exists, haven't they? I know what it is. There we go. We already learned. We already went to the secret library.
But we have to ask where he's from.
Yeah, and that's why we have this dialogue, because we already did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Where are you from? The king looks straight at you. What about you, bright one? Where are you from? You flinch. You do not answer. You cannot answer. You hear the king laugh. Ask the king. Nothing. Interesting.
Nothing else.
Interesting.
I know exactly what I figured it out.
What?
Sifrin is not the king,
Interesting.
but they share something.
A homeland.
The place that doesn't exist,
Yeah.
that no one can talk about.
I'm just gonna die.
Something that happened there made them able to manipulate time magic. It was a craft time.
You don't have the strength to go on. The king got you again. You'd forgotten the pain, but at least you can move a little this time. Oh, we haven't done this yet. Stars, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. You try to speak. Also, Sifrin's the only one who says stars.
That's true.
Bonnie, run away. Silence and then footsteps. This is all the same.
Yeah. Come on, useless body, move.
Bonnie must be safe now, and so, before the king strikes, you let go. And learning time magic wiped it from the map props. Probably. Well,
Yes.
cause and effect. Which one did which? Right?
It's time magic.
You
It
think that
happened.
like it being removed. I think that it being removed is the time magic.
I think you might.
Oh, sorry.
Be right.
That's what Fena's saying. The other one being it being removed like caused time magic. You know? Like if you remove something, it's so impossible that like what if you drew energy from the impossible, right? Time magic is impossible. Everybody
Something about
forgetting
the
something
universe.
is also impossible. Sorry?
Sure. Yeah, there's some fuckery.
There is, yeah. Anyways, let's go talk to Loop. Loop 44. Jesus Christ. The king defeated you once again. Hello. You remember Bonnie fleeing, their footsteps becoming fainter and fainter. If time goes on after you die, you hope. Back to it. Yeah, go boy. Ooh, great summary. Yep. Well, we hung out with Loop. That was normal.
Yeah. We are. Yeah, everything. Not really anything of importance. I mean, we think that maybe the king and Sifrin are from another place that was destroyed, and no one can forget. No one knows anything about the place that we think maybe Sifrin and the king are both from. No one knows anything about the stars. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's hell. It seems like.
Okay. What should I do now with the king?
The king says everyone has forgotten something, including himself. Including you. But why would anyone write down what they've forgotten? Why would anyone know it's important if they can't remember? Except, don't you? Something no one can remember, something other than the stars. You have proof. You just need to go and find it again.
Fine. You don't want to have to open that diary again, but you have to.
It's the diary in the secret library, right?
Uh-huh. I think so. The diaries are... Yeah. That is the one. It's the one I'm thinking of. And that's 3rd floor.
I think you're
I'm
right.
pretty confident. So then the question is, do we use the points?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. I honestly agree. Use your magic potions at the end of the game. Use all of your buffs.
But what if I hoard them and then I win twice? I win triple.
Good point.
That's how it works.
Mm-hmm. Alright. What a delicious death. Alright, we are going to... the door. I believe it's over... No, this is the thing. It's not that one, I think. I think it's this one. You didn't manage to beat the king earlier, you got some XP. Yeah. Goodbye. I'm just not saving so that I can keep the experience from that one good run. Yeah, this is it. Look at the secret passage. You all enter the secret passage. It's just a hallway. Yeah, this is all the same. I remember Odile being like, this is a waste of time, and it's right here. This bookcase is filled with romance novels. Oh, wait. What? Is it this one? You open the drawer. You got 5 sweet tonics, 3 super
This is
sweet
not the
tonics.
secret library. This is the secret passage.
Huh.
There's 2 secret rooms in this.
I thought
Game.
this was where we learned about
No,
the place.
Nope, this is not it. This is
Is
the
it
wrong
not?
secret room. Sorry, I didn't notice. I should have noticed sooner, but no, this is not it at all.
Huh.
No, it's not in this room.
Yeah, it's not. Dang. Oh well.
It's the other one. It's
Yeah.
the library.
Huh. I could have sworn that was the room where they had the, like Sif has a headache or something. You remember?
Yeah, that's in the secret library.
It is in the secret library. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't even move. Oh well. You win some, you lose some.
Mm-hmm.
Bonk.
And we know where the library is?
Second floor.
Okay, I believe you.
Oof.
Yep.
Whatever. Loop 50. 50. Oh, I got an achievement. More. 50 loops. The big 5-0. You could do some math to figure out how many days, weeks, months you've been stuck here. You don't always spend very long in a single loop, but sometimes you do spend more than 24 hours in there. Doing the math would be easy enough, but you won't, because you're smart. You can guess what it would do to your brain. Back to it. Okay. Let's see if I remember where the library is. Nope. Oh. There. Nope. Nope. It's the other side. And it's not down, because down is a room that I do remember.
Yeah, it's up.
God, the health difference.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. I feel like we're very close.
Can I tell you something?
Are we not?
We're not.
Really?
There's 4 acts.
What act are we in?
3.
Oh. Huh.
It's so I've been because I've been checking this this particular sorry there's 6 acts, not
Oh my
3.
god, what?
Yeah. The thing is, I've been checking the so I've been looking at this gameplay walkthrough basically. The gameplay walkthrough is up to the end of Act 3 is 8 hours out of the 10 and basically 11 hours of the game. So we've done 8 out of 11 hours basically.
Oh, okay. I feel like we were like kind of dragging our feet before though, so.
That's true. But also, it just is true that Act 2 and Act 3 are really long. Like, Act 2 and Act 3 are probably about 2/3 of the game, if not more.
Okay, sort of like a reverse Homestuck.
Yes.
If you know, you know.
I know. I do know that they get really long as they go.
They
on.
get absurdly long. It's like an exponential thing. Anyways, I don't remember
Yeah.
which it is. This is about colors. Pick one at random. Color theory. Doesn't matter. This one. This might be it. One of them is written in a language you can't read. Sparkly tree. Just looking at it gives you a headache. I guess it's this one. Is it this?
Is it? Maybe it's in the main library.
Oh, it might be in the main library, actually, yeah.
Actually, it might be.
Yeah. Okay. Fun. Thought I could zip by it. Well, I think if we keep up the speed, then it's one more after this session. So it'd be the end of the month.
Probably two.
Probably two, but you know, we can
Maybe
zip
three.
zip. Believe it or not, this side of the bookcase is irrelevant. This bookcase is filled with books about the House of Change. Bookcases filled with random books, from novels to picture books to massive research essays. Which book would you like to examine? Running from your problems. Wasn't that one.
It's not.
Steppy cooking.
I don't
It's
think
not
it's
that
the
one
shelf.
either. Dumplings. Anyways, moving on. Bookcases filled with notebooks of all shapes and sizes. You look at the sparkly note diary. There we go. Mirabelle catches you looking. You probably should right now. Sure. Yeah,
Sure.
because we want to.
Yeah.
The name of this country. You try to remember. Remember. Only silence answers you. Is this what the king wanted you to remember? Just remember it. Say it. Make it real. You can't say it. You don't even want to try, but... You turn to Isabeau. But can you try and say it anyway? Huh, but why? It's just gonna give me a headache. Isabeau looks at you. Something about your expression makes him reconsider. Well, sure, Sif. I'll say it. That country's name was... You know, I had it before, but now that I'm actively trying to remember it, nothing comes to mind?
Huh, is that so? You're dumb, Za. I know it. It's... What? But... Wait. Huh? What's...
Can't remember it either, yeah? When you asked me, answering you felt automatic, like if you asked me what 1 + 1 makes. But trying to remember it now is more like...
Like calculating 72 times 89.
Nah, that's 6,408. I have a brain and I know how to use it.
Just casually dropping that.
Isabeau!
Nah, it felt more like asking me to remember my first steps. How can I remember that? I can't remember that. How can you expect me to remember that?
A terrible analogy. But I can't seem to remember it either. When we were talking about it, I could think it clearly, but trying to remember it now, let alone say it. I can't remember the country itself either. I just remember it was an island north of Vogard. And it had a different belief than the change belief, didn't it? Something about the sky?
You know, the universe.
That's right! The universe! Oh yeah. Like stars and stuff. We also know that people could remember that country clearly before. And... oh, my head is killing me. And we know that trying to remember stuff makes our brains hurt. Let's stop here. It'd be bad to fight the king with a raging migraine.
Yeah. Sorry we couldn't say it, Sif.
You don't respond. Stars. So the king is from that country as well. The country no one can remember. Your country. The country you were born in, raised in, spent your entire childhood in. All right, new theory. The king is Sif's parent. Remember? Do you remember the story about the mother?
I don't remember the
Do you
specifics.
remember where Sif got his cloak?
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see your point. I see your point.
Mm-hmm.
I see the take. I don't know. I can see
I'm
it.
like
I can see
less
it.
convinced of that than Sif is the king, but I think that's just because I've been riding Sif is the king train for so long. Can't get off now. Gotta take it to the end of the line.
So true.
Your country, the country you were born and raised in, spent your entire childhood in, and yet, even now, thinking about it, what it may have looked like, you can't even imagine it. For a long time now, you haven't been able to remember anything about it. You forget it even exists half the time. Anything linked to that country has just stopped existing for you. Your childhood, your parents, your life, your language, your culture, your faith, the stars, the constellations, the universe. It's all gone, forgotten. The king, he was from there, you're sure of it. And then something happened, and the country disappeared without a trace, unable to be remembered by anyone. No one can remember what made everyone forget about its very existence. But something must have, right? But if it happened, if he's so attached to it, he asks you if you remember it every single time you see him. If he's so attached to that country, why would he be so obsessed with Vogard then? Why would he decide to freeze it all in time? You can't figure it out quite yet, but there must be something somewhere. Something that's similar to his goal. Interesting. My assumption was gonna be we go check the globe that we just saw. All right. Well, we should take a break.
Yes, we
now
should.
that we know what we're forgetting.
We know that which we don't know, which we can't know, which we know but we don't know.
Yes, the unknown, the known unknowns, if you will.
I will not. Let's.
That's fair. Neither would I. All right, we'll be right back.
Be right back.